Hi there, friends. It is Saphia, and I sure as heck know you're wondering, why haven't I covered any new cozy games? Well, my dear sir, I have school, and I didn't have time, but now that I have time, I have some games that I need to recommend you that are wonderful for a beginner cozy gamer. Or non-beginner. Depends. Whatever you take it as. Like, you could just be starting gaming right now and you have no idea what to play. Well, I got you. So my first recommendation for a game you should play is Bear and Breakfast. Bear and Breakfast is this cute, adorable little game where you run a bear in an inn. You basically run around the world, you find this shark robot thing, and it offers you a job. It asks you, hey, could you repair all these shafty little buildings so maybe we can have some customers? The bear, in return, gets nothing. I know, very scammy, right? I play as this bear who is basically helping a scam shark make some money and upgrading little buildings and serving guests their food. And it's just a fun little experience to explore the world, find new people, talk to others, build your own little inns, decorate them however you want. Like, it's basically a game of just crafting, building, talking, and following a linear progressive story. Bear and Breakfast is just a really unique game where I really needed some sort of direction, and the game has that where it just teaches you everything from start to finish. And even if you stop playing it for a bit, like, you can just hop back on and play the game whenever you want to. So the second game I have to recommend for newbies or beginners is Stardew Valley. Now, I'm sure you've heard of Stardew Valley, but did you know it is a cozy game? Stardew Valley has its own little way of bringing a brand new gamer into the farming sim genre. You basically have your own little farm that you have to tend to, and you attempt to bring back the memories of the town's community center. Your main goal is to make a massive farmtopia. Depends how you play the game. You can min-max, you can play it casually, or you can just play it as you go. You can romance the NPCs, you can have fun at the festivals, you can do a lot of things in Stardew Valley. And it's great because it has co-op in it. So if you want to play with a friend or a family, then this is the perfect game to go to. I also find that Stardew Valley is just a great game for brand new cozy gamers, starting cozy gamers, and even gamers that haven't tried farming sims, because it's like a game that is like similar to somewhat Minecraft, because you have that like mining and farming aspect, and you kind of like grind for it. So this is a great game for like any person that just wants to try a cozy game. Then we got Mail Time. I really love this game. Mail Time is a little game where you are basically a mail scout. Remember how you get Girl Scout cookies? Well, instead of selling cookies, you're delivering mail. You're like in this little 3D world of cute animals and a cute little forest area. It's very cottage core like, and I really love how cute the aesthetics are. The characters are really funny too. The dialogue is really hilarious, and when I played it, I just had a blast. I would just keep laughing because some of the characters had some really funny dialogue. I haven't completely finished the game yet, but this game is great because it's a very easy game. Like, you don't need to be really good at parkouring, and like, I'm not really good at platforming games because I always seem to fall. But in this game, you don't need to be good at platforming. Like, it's a very simple, easy way to like jump up to things and float over to other objects. I think it's a great beginner cozy game because there's no way for you to fail. Then we have Cozy Grove. So for all my Animal Crossing girlies, I know that Animal Crossing kind of like died out ever since they stopped making updates for the game, and it was really sad because there's no game out there like that, and it was kind of like the staple, like the first kind of cozy game. It just brought out a lot. It brought out a whole entire community of gamers together. Like, we didn't have that many sales on a Nintendo Switch game back in COVID-19. Like, this was the game that brought people onto the Switch platform. Like, people were buying out Switches just to play this game. I was really sad when Nintendo decided, hey, we're gonna give a final update and no more future updates. Why would you do that? Why would you kill off the game? It has so much potential because people still play it every single day. People are nonstop playing this game. Like, everybody loves it. There's just so much in Animal Crossing that you can do. And because so many people bought their first Switch when Animal Crossing came out, I feel super sad that Nintendo said, nope, we're not doing any more updates for this game. You garnered a huge community, and it really makes me sad that there's no more Animal Crossing updates. So, what do? In this case, you play Cozy Grove. I actually started Cozy Grove this year, but I'm sure most Cozy gamers know about Cozy Grove because it is just a game that has the same charm as Animal Crossing. You can play like 30 to 60 minutes every day, and you do like the same, like similar types of things that you did in Animal Crossing, but not fully all of it. Cozy Grove is different because you have to do like a hidden object style missions. You do little quests to help out these bears to find their like missing objects. Some of these are scattered around the world, and as you can see, the world is very, very close together. So like you can see through objects if you stand over it, so it's not like you can't see it, but it can be difficult if you're not really good at finding hidden objects things. Like, you know, have you ever played I Spy as a kid? Well, it's kind of the same thing when it comes to this game. Cozy Grove also has support for like decorating. Like, you can decorate all over your little island. You can help out the little bears. You can fish. You can do like a little bit of mining. Well, not mining, it's sort of just collecting rocks and collecting your daily items. Sort of like the same thing in Animal Crossing, where you would collect the fruit trees and the stones and get your money, and you have like sort of a museum to donate all your goods at, which in this case, we don't have a museum. We have little bears who collect our things and stash them away in their pockets. I really like the art style because it's so cute. I don't feel pressured to get things done. I mean, sometimes there are some quests that have like a time limit on it, which can be a little tedious, but if you just keep playing every day a little bit of it, then you know, you're gonna have some fun. But I think Cozy Grove is great for anybody who's missing that Animal Crossing craving. Like, there isn't a game like that, you know, there really isn't something that's gonna replicate Animal Crossing. And I know some copycats are out there that are doing great and adding new updates, but I feel like Animal Crossing, the one thing that stands out for me is always going to be the villagers. They are the ones that created the game and made it super popular. And if you like sort of the Animal Crossing 30-minute to 60-minute time gameplay, then Cozy Grove is great for that if you want to fill in that niche. And lastly, I played this game and I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't say I love it because it's just a very short game, but you can also get this game on not just PC or console, but you can also get it on your phone. This is called Donut County. In Donut County, you play as a hoe? I know that sounds really strange, but you literally have this hole where you basically destroy everything in the world and you try to collect everything down into this pit that this raccoon made. And we're basically trying to save the entire town that we were at as this character named Mira. So we just destroy things, and it's a fun way to destroy things. I wasn't expecting to play this type of game, and I think it's very cozy in the sense that you just kind of like do it as you go, and you kind of like unlock the story every day. You don't have to play the entire game in a day. Like, that's what I enjoy about it. But also, I like that it's just a different type of game because it's a destroying objects type game in a fun way. So I wouldn't have considered this cozy, but after playing it and giving it a try, I think it grew onto me. There's a whole story as you play the game. So every time you open the game, you'll be set in a different scenario. You'll talk to different characters and you'll just like play through the game. And it's really fun. I think it's a great game if you just genuinely enjoy destroying things. Something to like unlock each day. So it's not a game you kind of like sit down and finish in a day. It's more of a game that you play a little bit each day, and it's very rewarding and very fun. And once you complete the story, you can just play it all over again. Those are the 5 games I played this year that I really enjoyed, and I hope you try them out. They are great beginner cozy games. And if you have any questions on my thoughts and what I should have covered, then maybe let me know. But yeah, thank you, bye, and please subscribe.